Hey love, what is up? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lauren if you didn't know, and today we are trying a bunch of new makeup. Not a bunch, just two little things. I have this YSL Candy Glaze lip balm in limited edition coloring and packaging for holiday season 2025, as well as the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette in Nature. That's what it looks like. So if you're interested in any of that, just keep on watching. Alright, so I figured I'm gonna recreate a look that he's already done on his social media. I thought this look was stunning. It's very basic and bronzy and brown, but I absolutely love it. It's kind of part of the reason why I bought this palette, so I want to see how close we can get to, like, you know, imitating what he's did with this palette. So I will say there's a lot of lighting shenanigans going on in his video. I'll link it in the description box down below. You can watch the short for yourself, but yeah, you can tell there's a ring light or warm light sitting on this model, as well as like an intense flash going on, because like the sparkles and glitter and iridescence showing is extreme. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one eye off camera and then come back and do the other eye together, and we're gonna try and recreate this eye look. I thought that would be okay. So yeah, this is not a first impressions. I clearly have been using this, as you can see, but the looks I've been creating have been very basic. Kind of like this recreating what the brand is doing on their social media with their products ideas. Like, I really like this idea right now, just to see how close like you can get in real life to what they're showing. So we are going to recreate this eye look right here. Okay, so he starts off with this burgundy shade down here on the outer corner, so I'm gonna do that with a flat shader. He does drag this to the lower lash line as well, so I'll be doing that too. Shade is going on nicely. I do want to mention this here right now. There is some fallout with the shimmer shades in this palette. The formulation of the shadows is good. Everything blends nicely and layers well, and my eyeshadow lasts all day. So I do think this formulation of this palette as a whole is good overall. You just have to be wary. There is a little bit of fallout with the shimmers. Nothing insane though, just a little bit. I also would like to note this is my first Makeup by Mario palette, as I have not tried the others that he's released before this. So my opinion and experience is based solely on this Nature palette. So going in the shade, seems to just plop that on the center of the lid. It's very flaky. I don't know if my camera's gonna pick that up, but yeah, we're just gonna plop that on the center. Okay, he then takes a pencil brush, a very small brush of some sort, and mix two shades together. He mixes this shade and this shade together, so that's what I'm gonna do. Goes into that light shade first and then the other shade after, and pops that on the inner corner, which you can't really see a contrast between these shades, not on my skin tone at least. And he drags out on the inner corner as well. I am applying these shadows dry. I don't know if he wet anything, but if he did, I think that will make these pop even more, but I just want to see how this performs on its own. He used the same brush for this entire eye look, which is very much my speed. But I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I'm gonna take a clean flat shader. He did go into this brown shade right here to blend the edges. All right, this was a very easy eye look to do. That's it. This is the whole eye. I must say, it doesn't look anything like what it looks like online right now, sitting here in my room in natural light, but it is a decent everyday eye. Like, I feel comfortable going anywhere with my eye, like how it is right now. Just gonna take a clean blending brush and like smooth this out some, but no additional product. But yeah, it's definitely not as metallic and shiny looking as the eye that's in the video. Now, I wonder if like I wet it or use my finger, will it come out better or more sparkly? I don't know. I don't know. Will like using my finger make it better? Let's see. More shiny. Not really. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna use the flash and see if that like amplifies it a little bit, but it does look better when I applied it with my finger. So just to like emulate what's going on in the video, let's see. Yeah, it's really sparkly, but only under flash. So if you were trying to get this like to be like boom in your face in natural light, you're gonna have a hard time. It's really only gonna look super good at golden hour glow or you're under like some very intense lighting. Like my flash is doing a lot of the heavy lifting right now, but I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and catch this up to speed, and I'll be back here for my final thoughts at the end. Here's the completed look. I have used every single shade in this palette, and I personally have not gotten any of the shimmer shades in this palette to provide a reflective wet-like shine, nor a metallic shine on the lids, or a combination of either of those descriptions that's listed in the product's description. The metallics on their own only give a very soft, iridescent sparkle of glitter that is emphasized only under certain lighting conditions. Absolutely no wet metallic shines are going on here with any of the shimmer shades. Okay, and really quickly, I want to throw this product in here as well as trying new makeup, because I've never actually tried the YSL Candy Glaze lip gloss sticks before. They came out with 2 limited edition shades for the holiday season in this very pretty rose gold packaging. Is it rose gold or just gold? Certain light, it looks just gold, and other lighting, it looks rose gold. Like, so, I don't know. On camera, it looks gold, but in person, it looks kind of rose goldish. And online, it looks gold, so I guess it depends on like the lighting it's in. Anyway, but this retails for $43, and this is the YSL Candy Glaze Lip Gloss Stick. They came out with 2 limited edition colors. One is 21 Shimmer Nude, a sheer pearlescent soft pink, and the other one is 22 Shimmer Rose, a medium pearlescent pink. I have 21 Nude Shimmer, the sheer pearlescent soft pink. This isn't a first impression of this product. I did try it a week ago, and I had an allergic reaction. I'm not sure if it was caused by this or something else throughout the day that I did. Like I ate something, but my lips kind of like swelled up. So I hope it's not this. But we're gonna confirm for sure today. If my lips swell up tomorrow, like it did the first time, then yeah, it's definitely this. But we're gonna try it. What is this? This jelly lip gloss stick provides the glassy shine of a gloss with the care of a balm. This non-sticky formula melts onto lips for more moisturized, juicy looking lips. It says, treat your lips to juicy color, glassy shine, and balmy hydrating care. Infused with hyaluronic acid, the formula locks in moisture for up to 12 hours and melts on lips for plumper, softer looking lips. This lip gloss leaves a sweet, subtle fragrance encased in a click format for fresh comfort in each use. So we're just gonna put some of this on. I don't expect this to have color. I expect it to just be shimmer. I think I need a lip liner with this. Maybe, I don't know, but that's what it looks like. It gave my lips this like iridescent bluish pink hue, which I'm not the craziest about. I definitely need a lip liner with this. So I'm gonna put one on just so I'm not out here looking too crazy. It might have been better to like, you know, take this completely off and then do my lip liner, because I'm basically filling in my whole lip with this just to get it to look passable. I'm surprised how much color this gives, given that it's just like a iridescent shimmer. It kind of reminds me of this gloss from Pat McGrath. It's like this white and pink one. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it is one of my favorite glosses. That gloss though I can wear without a lip liner because it's pretty sheer. All right, I think we're good. At least it's not as pasty looking as it was before. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Back to Makeup by Mario. So some quick info about the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette in Nature. This retails for $69, and it says it's a new palette inspired by the power in nature's seasonal renewal with 12 universal neutrals and 4 finishes to create ultimate versatile looks. It says this limited edition palette is Mario's artistic vision come to life with sunlit earthy tones found in nature at its most magical. The shades provide light, buildable coverage, and are blendable, long-wearing, and versatile. The glossy shimmers have a first-of-its-kind formula infused with pearls to impart a reflective, wet-like shine on the lids. The suede satins have a smooth suede texture with a demi-silky sheen that provides subtle luminosity. The suede matte has an enhanced grip and rich color. The natural metallics contain micronized pigments for metallic shine. Hi, Lauren here on a completely different day with a completely different eye look. Still from the Makeup by Mario palette though. I'll include this eye look at the end of the video if you're interested in it. But yes, I just wanted to come on here and film a different outro just because like I have an update. I mentioned earlier in this video that this lip balm gave me an adverse reaction and it did it again. So it is 100% this lip balm. An ingredient in here my lips don't mix with. So that's unfortunate because this was super moisturizing and hydrating. I like the effect it gave on my lips. I keep calling it a lip balm. It's not a lip balm. I don't want to confuse anybody because they do have a YSL lip balm. I actually am okay with that lip balm. I can use that lip balm. It's one of my favorite luxury lip balms of all time. This is a lip balm gloss stick that I'm referring to. Sorry if that's confusing, but yes, the lip balm gloss stick, something in here my mouth does not agree with. I just can't use this, unfortunately. Which is a shame because again, I really like the formula on it. It was super moisturizing and hydrating. So if you don't have any like adverse reactions to this product in particular from YSL, I would say go for it because it was super nourishing and hydrating. It gave my lips like a nice soft moisturizing feel. It's just unfortunate the next morning when I woke up, my upper lip was swollen. So and it took a while for it to go down. So like, I don't know what's in here, but yeah, my mouth isn't agreeing with it. That sounds weird, but I can't explain it in no other type of way. I know people love this though, and I get why, because like I said, it is moisturizing and hydrating. It's just something in there causing an adverse reaction for me. So I just wanted to give that quick update. I also wanted to say this is my 100th video, which is mind-boggling to say out loud. I never thought I would do this long where I do 100 of anything, but we here. And we're gonna keep going. I do have some changes I want to make to the channel and add additional content, so stay tuned for that. But it's gonna be mostly home related, more like home diary vlog style videos. So if you're interested in that type of content, I highly suggest you stay tuned. But I digress. I've had this palette for a couple weeks now. I've been doing the most basic of looks with it. It's kind of why I was slow to even post a video reviewing this product because I wasn't doing anything like mind-boggling or groundbreaking with it. I was just doing very basic everyday eye looks, and I feel like that's what this palette is. It is a very basic everyday friendly eyeshadow palette. This is a very everyday friendly palette. I don't feel uncomfortable busting any of these shades on my eyelids and going anywhere. I feel like this is an everyday, everywhere, anywhere appropriate type palette. It is very everyday friendly. Now the part that I filmed a few days ago in that portion of the video, I am mentioning the eyeshadow look that I am imitating. You can't get that in everyday normal lighting situations. You have to be under specific lights to get the sparkle and dazzle and shine that these shimmers have to offer, which is crazy considering if you read the product description, the shimmers, the way he describes them kind of like a Pat McGrath or Danessa Myricks or even those Patrick Ta eyeshadow duos, those little 2-pan things for like $40-something. Yeah, he describes it like those, like this ethereal crushed pearl pigment of glitter and sparkle and dazzle on your eyes. And I'm just like, I only get that in certain lighting conditions. The only time I see the sparkle or like etherealness that these shimmers have to offer is under very specific lighting conditions. So I either have to have a flash on me standing 2 feet away from a ring light, or golden hour, or I've noticed the sparkles a lot when I'm standing under like hyper fluorescent light, like in a bathroom. Yeah, those are the only times like the sparkles and shimmer shades in this eyeshadow palette pop under very specific lighting conditions. And it's no coincidence or secret in why all the marketing that Makeup by Mario's page is doing for this palette is under very hyper intense, very specific, warm, flattering light. It shows the ethereal glitter and sparkle these shimmer shades have to offer. Because right now, looking at my eyeshadow, you don't see really any sparkle. I can see it when I go to the bathroom, but I can't see it sitting here in front of my window in natural daylight or out and about. Like, I can catch maybe small glimpses of it depending on how the light hits my face, but that's, again, a very specific lighting condition. So if you were expecting intense foils and shimmers out of this by reading the descriptions and seeing, like, you know, the advertising and marketing that he's doing for this palette, no. You're not gonna get that out of this. Which again makes this palette very everyday, everywhere appropriate. I don't feel intimidated by these shimmers at all. I feel like I can wear any of these shades into the office and nobody's gonna bat an eye because it's not gonna look super like blinding, super metallic, super sparkly, super shimmery. It's subtle, it looks nice, and again, when the light hits it in a certain way, it looks very ethereal. But unfortunately, you have to wait for that light to hit you in a very certain way. So because of that, I think this eyeshadow palette is just okay. Please note, I do not own any of the other Makeup by Mario palettes. I believe this is the third one he's done, but yeah, I haven't owned any of the other ones that he's came out with so far. I think this one spoke to me the most because of this green in here, but the rest of them didn't really speak to me. I just thought they looked basic, and this is a basic palette. So I was right to think that, but I think this pop of green does add a little bit of something extra special to it. I look like Poison Ivy right now. I've been wearing this palette for a couple weeks now, and every eyeshadow look I've done has been very basic looking, very everyday, everywhere appropriate. I can't front it for being basic because I'm attracted to basic things, and that fits me and my lifestyle at this moment in time. I've been into very basic, simple eyeshadow looks. I like this palette. It's good. I recommend it. Full price. It's up to your budget and discretion, but if I was really to genuinely recommend it, I would say buy it on sale. It's a good palette though. I recommend this palette. It's a good palette, but just know it's basic, and just know the shimmers and metallics and glitters in here are very demure. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But that's all for me today. Appreciate you hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell me, have you tried any new products lately, what you're loving and what you're like hating? I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Have you purchased the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Nature palette? How you feel about it? I find his marketing to be a little, just a little deceiving. The lighting is definitely doing all the heavy lifting and all of like the marketing and promo that I've seen for this eyeshadow palette that was released by the brand. Like, that warm lighting definitely makes this palette stand out. Like, it gives it that oomph, where I feel like the oomph is missing kind of right now just staring at my basic eyes look. Like, it's pretty, it's a nice everyday look, but it doesn't scream like as shiny as it was in the video. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna put the video here, you tell me. Like, if I told you we use the same exact shades, would you believe me? Show what it looks like in natural daylight, like in this room, like how I'm sitting in here now. That's more helpful, I feel like, as a consumer. But yeah, share your experience in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Now for the green eye look I'm wearing in a portion of the video. If you were curious, I take the green shade and apply that to the inner portion and the center of the upper lid. I then take the dark brown in the palette and apply that to the outer corner of the upper lid, and I also lightly drag it across the lower lash line. It's a very good brown. It's a lot darker than it appears in pan. It can definitely provide that smoke if you really want to, like, you know, take this up a notch, but it is still nice and blendable to the point where you can sheer out and make it a little lighter and more daytime appropriate. It's a very versatile brown. I really like it. And finally, I take this light peachy off-white sparkly champagne shade and apply that to the inner corner, and that's basically the look. Very simple and easy.